Crazy Will here today, and today we're going to be talking about the Canon VIXIA R800 Accessories. Yes, I promised it, and I'm delivering. Stay tuned. Hey, Crazy Will here today, and today we're going to be talking about camera accessories for the Canon HF R800. The reason why it's one of my popularest video, and there's a lot of YouTubers that are getting started out there, and you know, I'm going on the journey and I'm learning a lot, and I want to share with you guys, help you guys out. Probably wondering why I'm not wearing a funny shirt. Well, it's cold as balls here. I'm in North Carolina, and I don't know about you guys, but all of the South on the East Coast is getting nailed right now with really extraordinary cold weather. So that's why there's not a wacky shirt today, guys. Sorry. And I'm gonna put links of all the stuff that I described to you today. This is stuff that I've used, that I've been working with, that so far for a little over 2 weeks that has been working for me. So I'm gonna put the links down below so that way you guys could see. Let's talk batteries. It's an important thing and you need them. Okay, so battery charger and 2 extra batteries. I went with this right here, and this is Premium Tech. That's the name of the company, Premium Tech. Professional. This is what I went with. It came with 2 batteries. They weren't the full size I thought they were. These are actually smaller, but it wasn't a big deal for me. This is the one that came with it. They came with 2 of them, and this is the full size battery, so you could see the comparison as far as the size. I mean, you know, it's almost a quarter of the size. I mean, they, you know, there you go. The battery lasts about a half hour, almost an hour. I would say more a half hour. I'm using it right now. That's why I only have 1 of these batteries, but that's the comparison. Came with a double docking station, and this is what I really like. The only thing I didn't like about it is it's a USB, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I was kind of hoping to plug it in. And it charges, it goes from red to green, it has indicators up here. I thought this was a great buy for me because I'd be making videos and running out of juice, and then I'd have to stop in the middle of the day and hook it up. So that is definitely a recommendation I would give people if they're looking for power. 2 batteries, and it charges your other one way faster than the camcorder, which somebody put a comment on my video. And they are right, it takes forever in the camcorder. It's annoying. All right, so this comes out to like $55, $56. I think it's like $55.99, something like that. I'll leave the description below. The name is actually different on the product than on the actual, you know, product. If you see the description, it'll be a different name, but this is the product that came. So I don't know what the deal is with that. It works. Order that at your own risk. Like I said, for me, it's working out great. I have it attached, and I charge both the batteries. Been using them. Haven't had a problem. If I do, I will put another quick tip about it. All right, the next product that I want to tell you about that I got for the camera, I'm a little skeptical about showing you this. I'm just going to put it out there. It's around 15 bucks. It is by Neewer. I think I'm saying that right. I don't know. I just wanted to tell you about this because the real reason I bought it was because it came with this, and it was 15 bucks, and it's a tulip lens, and it does not work with the wide angle lens that I recommended in the last video. And if you need that video again, it's going to be right up here. It gives it a barrel effect. You could see, you know, I don't know why this is where the piece should be, and it didn't work out. And you know, I don't have it screwed on, but that's what you get. And it wasn't working out, and I just needed it because I have the light above pointing down, and sometimes it would give me a glare, and I really wanted this, and it came with the kit. The kit also came with this, and this is why I kept it. It came with the lens cover, which you could see right here. I like that, and it worked out really well, and it comes with an attachment. So that's the lens cover. So it came with filters, and I did bring it up, the listing up behind me. I bought it for the wide angle lens. The wide angle lens actually is 62 millimeters. So I know that the lens of the actual camera is 43, and then it bumps it up. It has an adjustment ring that bumps it up to 52. But the actual lens of the wide angle lens is actually 62 millimeters. So, you know, it gets a little confusing. I'm sorry, guys. That's the camera world. So we got 62 millimeter lens covers that you can use. And it's 3 filters. One's a clear, regular filter that I actually have on the camera, so it does not distort. It does really well. It's one of the reasons I kept it, to protect my lens. It comes with a UV filter, which is the clear filter, and then it comes with FLD filter. This is the FLD filter. I haven't taken these out. I'm pretty sure it's for sunsets, stuff like that. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna put in this corner right here, I'm gonna slide over and put in this corner the picture that came with it, but this is actually for sunsets and stuff like that. And you can see it in the picture there. This is the CPL filter. Like I said, I'm not a big camera guy. Guys, I apologize. I'm an enthusiast like yourself, making a YouTube channel. But this one is for more outdoor. It looks like it's more of and the picture's right here, sunglass effects. So if you want to do like the sun and you want to get like, you know, bright daylight shots and stuff like that, that's what this filter would be for. But like I said, mainly why I bought it was this right here, and it did not work, but the lens cover worked. The UV filter, so I don't mess up my lens, works. I believe that's worth it. So I kept it. You know, it was 15 bucks, and I might find a use for this later on. It didn't work with this, or I might even modify it. I'll see. Maybe I'll just trim down these edges, because that's really what was getting in the way of the wide angle. I guess the curve of the lens picks up the sides of it. And I did put it on correctly. You know, I'm sure the camera guys that are watching this laughing at me will see. The top hood should be at the top and the side panels should be at the side. These are the side panels. I did put it on correctly. It's just so wide that it picks up these, and I even tried zooming in and it kind of defeated the purpose of having this beautiful wide angle lens. Didn't really do well on my part. And it did come with a terry cloth that you can wipe down with. So I thought it was not a bad buy. You know, it's not something I would recommend, but it's, you know, it was 15 bucks and worked out pretty well for me. On to the next. As you know, I've been looking for a fisheye lens. Boom! Finally found one that will fit the Canon VIXIA. Let me show you this lens. So this is the box for the lens. This is what it comes in right here. This is actually a 52mm lens. And with an adapter, the lenses that I recommend you, if you have the wide angle lens, you have the adapter. It's a 43mm to a 52mm ring. This ring right here, and it will go right on there. So this is a 52mm lens. Came with a cap on this side, and I will show you the wide angle lens. That's it right there. Doesn't really bowl out, but it does a pretty good job. Let's take a look at it, shall we? Alright, so that's the fisheye lens, and that's how I do the intros of my video, and I really like that. It also came with several adjustment rings, and it says it in the descriptions. They're all different millimeters. Mine came with 4 adjustment rings. There were people that complained on Amazon that they didn't get the ring or it didn't, but regardless, if you have the wide angle lens with the adapter ring, you can use this lens, and I think it looks really good. It makes me look slim as hell, which I'm really happy about. And I'm going to zoom in so you could see the focus length of what you could do with this. So I'm going to zoom my camera in. So, you know, there's a wide angle, which looks pretty good actually. We'll zoom in, see, we'll zoom out a little bit. So it gives me this wide angle view. Let's zoom in where we can't see the edges. Let's see that. There we go. So it gives us this wide angle, which makes me look skinny. I'm liking this. I might start filming in this. But if you're a vlogger and you're like in the camera's face like this and you want to be able to use a fisheye type of lens, I love this lens. It does exactly what I like to do in my openings. Let's zoom in a little bit more and show you. So this is the fisheye lens. So, you know, there you go. I mean, so that's actually 30 bucks, and I'm showing you what it looks like. So that's 30 bucks. That's the view that you're getting. I'll show you, you know, a little bit if you look at the intro of my video, but that's the view you're getting. You know, 30 bucks I got that for, and I love this fisheye kind of looking lens. So, and just to give you an idea of how wide angle that lens is, this is the regular camera lens without the fisheye. So you got to see it with the fisheye, and now you get to see it with this. Like I said, 30 bucks, not bad. And if you want to use that for a wide angle, I guess you could. I mean, it depends what kind of look you're going for. But again, 30 bucks, fisheye lens. I have it in the description down below. Might want to pick that up. Let's move on to the next thing, shall we? Back to my wide angle lens. I just love this lens. I don't know why. It's the one I recommended in the first video. My next thing, and I got a lot of requests from you guys. A lot. Everybody wants to know about a mic. Now, I am not ready to recommend this mic. I want to do a full review on this mic. I am still playing with it. I am still learning, and I do not want to recommend something that I don't know enough about. So I will show you which mic I am working with. This is the microphone. It's called the StarTAC microphone. It's the SGC-598. A lot of YouTubers recommended this. I am playing with it. I am trying to get the settings down. A lot of people said really great things about this mic. It has a lot of features. I'm going to do a video. I just wanted to tell you guys, it's like 25 to 27 bucks, under $30 for this mic. There's a guy that I like to watch on video stuff, and I'm gonna put his link down here if I can find the video again. Basically, he put it up against some of the highest end mics that a lot of YouTubers use, and this mic beat it out. So I don't take anybody's word for it, you know, especially because every camera is different. So far, I'm really liking it. It was a little loud in the beginning. I learned how to adjust the camera audio, but this is the mic that everybody's been kind of talking about. So, you know, came in a really nice box. I got it for Christmas. Comes with a carrying pouch, comes with a manual. Obviously, I can't show you because I'm using it, but when I do the review, I'm going to switch out mics and I'll show you more about it. But like I said, I'm going to put a link in the description down below if you want to purchase this. If you want to wait for my review, it's probably going to be a couple weeks. You know, this isn't my full-time job. This is just me telling you my opinions and playing around with some stuff. So if it's something that you're interested in, hopefully I'll have a video out within 3 weeks showing you how it works. But this is the mic right now that you're listening to. So I just wanted to put that out there. I didn't want to throw my ideas of it on there. I want to compare it against the mic I've been using, against this, and I want to do a whole video. That way you can really see and make a choice if you're following along and building your YouTube channel and you're going with my recommendations for camera, recommendations for other stuff. I really want to play with it before I can just say, hey, this is great for the Canon VIXIA. You should hook this mic up and go to town with it and do this and do that. So, you know, that's my thoughts on that. Last but not least, I'm sure you've seen them on Amazon, and I don't know if I want to recommend this yet. I'm still playing with it. This is another thing. I'm just showing you the products, and I will tell you more depth reviews as time goes on. I got the Z Grip, and I'm going to show pictures because I'm using it right now. Camera mount. And I'm going to show you pictures of this too. Yeah, you know, I'm not a big fan of it. It came kind of twisted. That's the first thing I noticed. It was kind of twisted, and I was a little annoyed about this. And it is mainly plastic. The only metal part was the mount that's on the top of it. And I didn't really care for that. I was a little annoyed about that, and I was a little annoyed that it was kind of bent. And then it wouldn't mount on the tripod that well. And then when I put the camera on it, and you can see my modifications that I did to it, I actually used 3 mini pieces of plywood, and I used a long friggin' screw. You know, like I said, I don't want to recommend it because, you know, if it works out really well, I'll show you how I did it. And if you want to know what I used, I'll leave a comment in the bottom, but it's not the best way of doing things. But the Z Grip, if you mount the camera to it, you can't get the battery out. So it kind of defeats the purpose of having batteries, because then you got to take everything apart just to change a battery, which sucks. So I built 2 pieces of plywood that I think are a 1/2 inch thick, and I put them on there so that way it'd bring it up enough so I could pop out the battery and change it on the need basis. I had the same problem with the grip that I told everyone to get in the last video, is it would tilt to the side a little bit, and that was the whole point I wanted this, was to stop the tilting. So the Z Grip, as far as a mount and, you know, using that as a shoe mount for your mic, so far I'm liking my old way of doing things. I am trying to use this way. The Z Grip was about $15 to $20 depending on what sales are going on with it. Like I said, I'm not recommending this. You know, I'm showing pictures right here. This is just an idea that I came up with to stop the crooked video problem. So, you know, I'm trying it out. I just wanted to tell you guys about it, see what you guys thought about it. All right, guys, that's it for this video. I hope it was helpful. I just wanted to show you some of the stuff I got. Make sure you like and subscribe. I appreciate all the comments and likes. And remember, you can do anything, and I mean anything, if you put your mind to it. Later, guys. VIXIA accessories! You thought I was a picture, didn't you? Make sure you like and subscribe. Do me a favor already.